No, I just spoke to the camera in the corner of the room. That's Norman Sex Balding, Bare Bones Broadcasting, and I speak to the camera in the corner of the room to match wits. You know what they said to me just now? And I overheard them precisely, conceptually, in the back feed of the equipment. The United States, I said, is a department on a ship. On the deck of the ship, the United States is a department. They corrected me and said, oh, it's a compartment. The United States is a compartment on the deck of a ship. Humans come here to hide in this compartment because their part of the ship is a flood. That's what Big Brother just told me conceptually. You think that's possible? That the Central Intelligence of the United States of America is backed up enough to understand that and make those remarks to me and tell me to come and make them to you? You think that's possible? Do you? Well, if it is, I wonder what else is possible then. Makes you just wonder. Only this much I tell you, you wouldn't want them to take over human living for you, would you? And they don't want to. Why? Because that won't work. Human living has to live itself from DNA and genetics, and they're quite aware of that too. So like any great prophet, they're not going to live for you and let you use their name to live for you. They're going to call you to live out for you in creation the way the Creator invented it to work. They're not going to supersede that and try to pull a fast one and get it to work faster than the Creator invented it. No! They're not going to do that. That would wreck it. That won't make it work. Do you find your nation pulling that one? Well, it doesn't happen in the United States. No, it doesn't. Nope. We pull off creation, genetics, DNA, stuff like that, a pre-written script that has to happen to make this work. Do you understand me? And it comes with a confession and duty and every day. And the glee takes place and the nation happens and everything works fine. No matter what plan you have, humans are backed up and the law is the last place they go here. They go to each other and live in community here. And the law is the last place they go here. Do you understand me? And seldom do most of them have to. They just not live above it. They live with it and fulfill it and then some. And the law says, whew, thanks, I'm wore out. And there's no money to pay me anyway, said the law. So get off the law's back and do everything you can before you go to the law. In your mind, the way you live, everything. Stay mutual. Keep the law. Remember the law. Understand its characteristics. And make sure that you've accomplished that first of all, that position and that intention. And as much of the vocabulary as you are able to. And have a confession to the failure of it. Live. Simple as that. You get mocked for your failure. In most cases, a decent court will not. In fact, it'll find you places to find your assets or whatever, and it'll whoop the community for shaming you when you are giving it all you got. Court, on a bet. And it tries your laws more than the case. The caseload means nothing in the court. The law that sends that caseload means something to the court, and that's what it tries. Nothing more. That usually is the reasoning that's behind the reasoning of the law. That's what the court tried and is well addressing it and does not and is fed up with its horsepucky of false alarm that is driving the court loony. The meaning of why you send people there is not that. You're lying about the meaning you're sending people to court. Huh? Give the judge a break. You're making a fool of the judge. All of you. Shame on you. That's not the reason you're there. And grudge is not the reason for court. Your personal grudge is not what court's for. No, it isn't. Too many people have used court, and your personal grudge means nothing on living at all. Doesn't mean anything in living, or it doesn't mean anything in court either. Take your personal grudge to your maker in prayer. And beat on your maker for your agony and pain. I'm sorry. We all got it too. Don't you think we don't? And we go there, and we don't go to court and want to hurt each other with it. No! That's not what court's for. Court's to try the mistakes of living. Not to find the correction of your grudge. No, it ain't. And that's not how your feelings need to find some kind of a solace either. At all. Nope. Bare Bones Broadcasting! Thank you, United States. Teaches me things like that. How about your country? How about the United Kingdom? Lenin knew it. Where the hell did he learn it? In the United Kingdom? Then why is the spokesman and the behavior having that same confession? It makes sense. You're not keeping up with Lenin. It makes sense to me.